Hello, everybody. We are live tonight. David Burton in the house. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Just got a chance to catch some of these SmackDown highlights.
Yes, sir, man. By the way, late Money in the Bank will be live June 17th. That's Father's Day night, June 17th. Check it out. Oh, man, check this out right here. If I can pull my cheat sheet up. This is from Ring of Honor. I wanna. I got this from one of our guys here. If I could pull it up, that'd be
Cool.
great. Let's see here. I'm not gonna spend much time on it, but we'll give you a little something, something. Okay, it's not gonna work. Let's see here.
Hmm. Ring of Honor is doing really well right now, by the way. Cody, Cody, who's gonna be challenging for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship in October at their All In pay-per-view, which will be in Chicago. There's a lot of rumblings going on, people saying that CM Punk may appear, so we'll see what happens with that. I do know Punk does have a signing in Chicago the night before, which is his hometown, which is also the same place Money in the Bank will be taking place at this year. And CM Punk, who's right now scheduled to participate in his second UFC fight on Saturday, June 9th of this year, UFC's next pay-per-view. I got to see some SmackDown highlights. Shinsuke Nakamura took on what's his name? Ty Dillinger.
Sir.
Not a Oh, you're back. Thought I lost you for a second.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, just two things that one sheet and me on the online studio. That was a negative. So I'm gonna just do that another time.
Yes, yes. Like
Yeah, man, I thought I could use my
like I didn't catch a lot of SmackDown. I saw bits and pieces of it. Like I seen Nakamura face Ty Dillinger, and throughout the whole match, Nakamura was trying to send a message through AJ Styles through Ty Dillinger for the upcoming Last Man Standing match. The interesting thing was every time Nakamura got him down, he would count 1, 2, 3, and then at one point, I thought this part was cool. At one point during the match, Nakamura knocked him down, and he was counting again, and then Nakamura got up to 9, and then Dillinger got up and said 10. So that was a cool part of the match. But it was a pretty decent match. It wasn't that one-sided. Nakamura got the win. And after the match, he attacked Todd Dillinger, knocked him out, counted him out for a count of 10, sending a message to AJ Styles. I also got to see the New Day take on the Bar and the Miz, and the New Day picked up the win, which was it was a good match, a good solid match. It was okay. I'm trying to remember what else I see. I know Naomi and Lana had a dance contest for whatever that's worth. Oh, now I remember. It was Big Cass, Samoa Joe, and Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match. The winner getting a final spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And Samoa Joe picked up the win after a decent, good back and forth triple threat match. Samoa Joe got the win. I was actually surprised Samoa Joe won, but I was expecting Daniel Bryan to win, so kind of got caught by surprise on that one, which I like. It's not often I get surprised by anything WWE does. So did you happen to catch SmackDown? Because I know there's a few stuff I missed.
Actually, I got bits and pieces of it.
Oh,
But,
okay.
ladies and gentlemen, you can watch, I believe, I'm not sure on this, but I believe this might be later on, whenever, they will put the latest episode of SmackDown on the WWE Network. Just go to SmackDown replays and click on, just go to the net, go to SmackDown, hang on a second, go to the WWE Network, go to shows, click on SmackDown replay, and they'll have, if you missed it, you can watch it there.
Yes, that's true. Of course, you gotta wait 2 or 3 weeks, but that is true. It's like I do know that the WWE is still on Hulu, which is mind-boggling to me.
I still have NXT from NXT WWE week from Christmas time. Okay, I just finally got around to deleting it this morning.
I was just watching that not too long ago.
Huh?
I was just watching that not too long ago.
Yes. Much love to Direct TV. That was not last year, but around Christmas time of last year, I want to say. Last year.
I think
I finally got around to watching it. Yeah. It was WWE week. And I told my mom, like, hey, look, this is the first time, probably the only time they're going to be on national television. They don't on the network, on the WWE network.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time they're on actual TV. So don't delete this. Everybody in my house, don't delete this. Okay? So finally around watching it, it was awesome. Don't remember one thing on there. And that episode should be available on the network, I believe.
Yes, that's true. I thought it was cool to see an episode of NXT on television and not the network. I thought that was cool.
I'm telling you, man, if you missed it, you missed out. I had almost threaten my whole family. Look, do not delete this show, okay? This is the first time they're on TV, probably the last time they're on TV. Don't delete this.
I remember doing that in my house a few times. Back when WWE had what was the name of that show they used to have? They used to have a show called Madison Square Garden Classics, and they would show past shows that took place in the garden. So it would be Raws, SmackDowns, pay-per-views, house shows. It was all on free television. And I remember one episode they aired SummerSlam. And I was like, do not delete this. I was like, this is rare. Like, a pay-per-view is actually being shown on television.
Dude,
even though it was old.
Television, that's freaking cool. Nowadays, like, for example, SummerSlam's coming up later on in August. You might, don't try to call Direct TV and order it. It's only on the network.
Yes. And don't forget, it's cheaper on the network.
Yes, it is. If they do have it on Direct TV, if you happen to have it, if they happen to be on there, go for it. But I'm just saying, it's better to spend $10 than $60. I'm just saying.
True. You get NXT the night before as well.
There is a third option. You can watch it for free in its entirety. Yes, free. How can you do it for free? All you gotta do is go to our website, WrestlingTracks.net, click on live stream, find the stream that works, watch it for free in its entirety, all pay-per-views for free. WrestlingTracks.net, click on live stream.
That's right. You will not miss a thing. Just like WWE's upcoming pay-per-view, Money in the Bank.
Right.
So do you have any? Yes. So do you have any anyone you think is going to win this men's Money in the Bank match?
I want to say Joe, Samoa Joe. But let me tell you something. SmackDown, Joe took us to church.
True. I loved that promo he gave on SmackDown. That was amazing.
Samoa Joe
Oh, that's making me want to change my pick. Well, can't believe I'm saying this, but wow. I'm actually going to go on a limb and actually pick The Miz. He might pull it off again. I could be wrong, but
last time he 10, I believe.
Yes, it was. I think he might pull it off a second time. I'm not a Miz fan by any means, but right now this guy's been on fire. He's doing the best work of his career. And he's been one of the best Intercontinental champions that they've ever had in the last 15, 20 years.
Right. Now, I'll tell you,
so I'll give
Miz has come a long way.
Yes. Again, I'm not a Miz fan, but I am going to give him his props.
Definitely. The Miz,
which I do that with everybody.
I mean, if you go back and watch his whole career, watch Miz's whole career, that man's come a long, long way.
Absolutely. You know what, to be honest, at one point, I didn't think he was going to last.
Definitely.
He made his debut in 2006. I was saying to myself, well, he's not going to make it 3 years. He'll be gone by 2009. And 12 years later, he's still there doing the best work of his career.
Man, let me tell you something. When he first came in this business, I'm like, okay, I give him about, I'm going to go ahead and be generous and give him a month. I'm going to give him a month. So 2010 rolls around, he's the freaking WWE champion. I mean, my words over here. You heard me? Like, he's not, he's not that, at the time he was trained, not that bad and needs a lot of work. But he wasn't horrible. He's not that bad, needs a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And 2010 rolls around,
I was surprised, yes.
I'm surprised he lasts this long.
I agree. I didn't expect this title reign to last long, to be honest. Yeah. He held the title from wait, hold on, I have it here. Here it is. He held the title from November 2010 to May 2011.
Yep.
That's how long he was WWE champion.
Nobody has held the championship longer than the late great Bruno Sammartino. 6 years. Not 6 weeks, not 6 months, not 6 days, 6 years as WWE champion.
That's a long time to be champion.
That's almost equally awesome, as fabulous as, I want to say, either Moolah or Mae Young, one of those two, were champion for some time.
Yes, she was champion for a long time, and she was one of the greatest champions the WWE's ever had. And that is insane. Like, he was champion that long. Like, can you imagine somebody being champion that long this time around in this day and age? Like, wow.
Right.
I believe Brock Lesnar is going on, I know he's been champion over 405 days. So he's currently the longest champion in the company right now. Behind Pete Dunne, the UK champion. He's just been champion a little over a year, so congrats to him. I still think he's losing a title during that UK tournament, though. That's my opinion.
Well, actually, he'll face the winner of the tournament. I don't think he'll be in the tournament.
That's right. And I believe a winner of the tournament is going to beat him and become the new champion. I was watching NXT, and he defended the title against Roderick Strong, and they had an amazing match. And I actually wanted Pete Dunne to lose. I was like, and he won. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
They put it on Roderick Strong. Add some more gold to the Undisputed Era.
By the way, on the total side note, this is nothing new with wrestling right now. David, you're a Marvel fan, right?
Yes, I am.
Well, if you stuck around for Black Panther, if you stuck around after that, there should be a Black Panther 2.
Oh, yes,
So,
yes, there is going to be a Black Panther too.
yeah, check that out right there.
Actually,
And
Marvel has they have over 10 movies coming out in the next 5 to 10 years, actually.
since I
And
saw
I
Infinity
believe,
Wars, I don't see how that's going to happen. By now, you should have seen it by now. If you have not seen it, go see it for the love of God. I can tell you the story. So, if you haven't
yes.
seen it, turn this off right now. I'm sick of this thing. By now, you should have seen it. Okay, I'm sick of waiting for people to go see the movie. Like it gives a spoiler away. Okay, by now you
I
should see the
agree.
movie. So here it is. Time ever. If you haven't seen it, cut this off right now. Here it is. At the end of the movie, they fade away, right?
Yep.
So how is that possible for Black Panther if King T'Challa fades away? I don't know how it's gonna work out, but hey, listen.
Well, from what I hear is that Black Panther 2 is supposed to take place before the events of Infinity War. Just
Oh,
like Doctor Strange too.
guys. Now, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen, I warned
Doctor
you. If you
Strange
have not
too.
seen Infinity War, or you have not seen that, go see that first, and then we'll pick this back up. So that's why I warned y'all. Go see it.
Mhm.
Now,
Yes.
back to what you
See,
came here for. Good old wrestling. But that's why you here. What you came here for. I just
speaking
brought
of
that up because I
wrestling,
just
Batista's performance was awesome in that movie.
dang right it was. And I
I
just finished the Galaxy. Much love, Dave.
yes. I believe Batista has a movie coming out next month or a couple of months from now. I forgot the name of the movie, but I did happen to see the trailer. It actually looks like it's going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
So hats off to Batista doing his thing with these movies.
It's
But, yes, and Batista just signed on to do another comic book movie. And he's not spilling out any beans right now. That's all we know right now is he signed on to do another comic book movie. So Big Dave has got 2 movies on the way. He has to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3 in his unknown movie.
mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot to mention the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. You know, I think it may go on another limb. Yeah, you know, it's tough because I don't know who to pick to win that match, to be honest. I'm not surprised Sasha Banks in the match, so I'm not expecting her to win, or Becky Lynch. Maybe Lana might shock the world and win the match.
Possibility.
Lana's been doing pretty well right now. She's a little on fire. So she might surprise everybody and win the match.
If she does win, how long you to be champion?
I don't know. Who knows? Especially if she's got Rusev and Aiden English watching her back, she might be champion for a while if she was to win and cash in successfully. Speaking of championship matches, what about Asuka versus Carmella? I think Carmella's going to keep the title somehow, some way. She'll find a way to keep the title.
So, go ahead. This
And almost forgot about the Raw Women's title. Ooh, that's tough. I don't know who to pick there.
I think, born like
you know what? Thinking about it now, damn, Ronda. I won't be surprised if Ronda Rousey wins. I will not be surprised. But I know Ronda will be in for a fight. Yeah. Yeah. Hello? I can't. What? Hello? I can hear you, but not that well.
All right, y'all. I'll take a quick come.
My name is Scott McGrath. The day before my 8th birthday, I fell in a pile of fire ants and suffered significant wounds on over 70% of my body. Since that day, I have made a solemn vow to kill every insect on planet Earth. I hate them with the passion of a religious zealot. Speaking of religion, of all the biblical plagues, I hate the locust plague the most. For the last 12 years, my white-hot rage has materialized in the form of my business, McGrath Pest Control. I have harnessed this unforgivable intolerance of insects and released the wrath of my fury on bugs in and around the homes of Houston. I will kill those bugs in any way that I can. Chemicals, my boot, my bare fist, or any other object that can end the life of an insect. Call 281-469-8240 and give me the honor of killing bugs at your house. I also hate rats and spiders. Go to McGrathPestControl.com.
I hope.
Hello. Hello. Okay, I can hear you a little bit.
They go and give us back.
All right. Let me see. Trying to remember if there's any. I know the tag titles on the line for Money in the Bank. What match am I missing? Or matches I'm missing? There's no Universal Champion. Again, I don't think Lesnar is not supposed to wrestle till at least either Great Balls of Fire or SummerSlam. Either one of those two pay-per-views or both. I believe that's the whole card, unless I'm missing something. I know there's 2 Money in the Bank matches. We got a SmackDown Tag Championship match. The Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship is also on the line. But that's all I remember for the pay-per-view. I got to look at the card again. But again, I think there's going to be some surprises. I think Miz is going to pull off an upset and win the second time. I think Lana may pull off and shock the world and win. No, you know what? Nope. I'll take that back. I know what they're going to do. Since they're doing 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches, and I got a good feeling about this, they're doing 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches, 1 male, 1 female. they're going to have one person win from Raw and one person win from SmackDown. That's what I think is going to happen. Just like they did with the Royal Rumble. Back in January, they had Nakamura win, SmackDown guy. Then you had the greatest Royal Rumble, Braun Strowman win, a Raw guy. So I'm not putting anything past them to do that again. So that's what exactly is going to happen at that pay-per-view. Do you concur, or you think it might be a little different?
Well, I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait and see. I'm not too sure right now, but I do believe a SmackDown female will walk away as Miss Money in the.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. SmackDown reigns supreme at Money in the Bank. That's what I want to see. I'm a SmackDown guy through and through. I've always been a SmackDown guy. So I'm pulling for SmackDown. Ever since they did that first brand split in 2002, I chose to stay on SmackDown, and I'm a SmackDown guy through and through. That first brand split wasn't all that bad. It was good. Had its moments. Seeing guys like Rock and Hogan and Triple H get drafted to SmackDown. And then they were breaking up the tag teams like the Dudleys and the APA.
Yeah.
Actually, that episode's Raw is on the network, too. So those of you listening didn't see it, check it out.
What's SmackDown your favorite? Like, which one was your favorite?
Oh, SmackDown. Like if I had to choose a group of people?
Well, like if you had to choose a year, which one would be your favorite era?
Oh, I saw that post. Which brand would you watch for a year? Ooh. I'm a SmackDown guy. I love SmackDown, but I would watch NXT if I had to choose between three of them to watch for a year.
That's cool. But my thing was like SmackDown 2001, 2002. Which era of SmackDown was your favorite era?
2002, 2000. Paul Heyman era. That's my favorite era right there. That was the matches. Everything about that was just awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen John Cena and Randy Orton debut. We got to see classic matches and rivalries between the likes of Kurt Angle versus Edge and Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. And everything about that was amazing. Actually, I didn't notice until Paul Heyman brought this up a few years ago, is that SmackDown is the only wrestling show other than WCW's Nitro to beat Raw in the ratings.
Wow.
No, that's interesting. SmackDown has beaten Raw in the ratings several times over the years. Oh, let's not forget, SmackDown will be leaving the USA Network, and it will be going to Fox in October 2019.
Yeah. Yeah, that's next year.
So it's going to be cool to see wrestling on national television again.
I think it's now.
Yeah. I believe last time WWE was on Fox, so a little over 20 years ago. It was like in the 90s, 94 95 or 96. It was one of them. I can't remember. It might have been 96.
But actually,
Nowadays,
SmackDown
people...
was created to 99.
Yes, it was.
Now, Raw was on there on back in 96 and 97 and all that stuff.
That's amazing looking back on it and seeing how long that show's been on the air. 25 years. That is crazy thinking about that. Yeah. And SmackDown's pushing 20 years themselves. Next year will be 20 years for SmackDown. So you know we're going to see a SmackDown 20th anniversary. So that's going to be amazing. That's going to be cool to watch. I hope they do it the same way they did Raw, but a little better. Because that Raw 25 show was just horrendous.
Oh, really?
And you saw Raw 25, right?
Yes, sir, I did. It had its ups and downs, really.
I ain't like it. I ain't like it at all. I'd rather take Raw's 20th show than Raw's 25th show. The 20th show was better. For those of you who are listening, again, all of this is on the network.
The only problem that I have with Raw, I was trying to find the 10th anniversary show, and come to find out it was on a Tuesday night, so they don't have that on the network.
Yeah, somebody told me that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I'm looking all over the place trying to find it, and I found out that was on Tuesday. They did the show on Tuesday night, so you can't find that. They have clips of it here and there on YouTube. You can't find the whole show because it was on Tuesday night.
That's true. The 10th anniversary show. I don't remember too much of that show, neither, to be honest. But I thought that was on the network. That's interesting. I'm gonna look that up.
I remember the lovely Trish Stratus. The lovely Trish Stratus. She won the Diva of the Decade award.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that part. And Stone Cold won an award. I forgot what the award was. And The Rock came out and interrupted him. And that's what he challenged him for.
Actually happened when Stone Cold won the award. This man came out and accepted the forum.
Yeah. And The Rock came out and interrupted everything.
That was the Stone Cold era. That's Stone Cold. That was the take your ball and leave Stone Cold right there. Took his ball.
The Rock had to come out and mess everything up. His jealous behind. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't remember too much of that show. I remember small bits and pieces of it. And that's about it. Like, I like the little thing they did for Owen Hart when he passed. They showed a video clip of that show, so that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
What else we got, bro?
Well, I do know Cody, who's been on NWA's 10 Pounds of Gold, NWA's YouTube channel, promoting his match against Nick Aldis, formerly known as Magnus in TNA. He's the world champion. Of course, Magnus will defend the title against Cody in October at All In, should Magnus still be champion by then. So they're doing all their stuff for the press conferences and the show, and seeing Magnus on ROH confronting Cody, and then seeing Cody on NWA television confronting Magnus. I like what they're doing with that. They're going old school with the NWA. They're having their champion go from one place to another, to another, to another place to defend the title. That's how it was back in the old NWA days. And I like what they're doing with that.
I'm surprised
Billy
NWA is
Corgan.
still alive, man. I'm surprised NWA is still alive. I thought it was dead and gone.
No, it was still alive. They always had like a little affiliate type thing. But the only way they really got to stay alive is because they partnered with all these small companies. So now they're on their own. They're still partnering with little small.
Actually, there's 3 top big wrestling companies. There's WWE, there's New Japan, and there's the NWA thing.
Yep. That's true. NWA, who's partnered with New Japan several times over the years. But I don't even think Magnus will be champion by October, so he might lose it to somebody.
Yeah. Like I said in our previous episodes, like the only company I can see going head to head is with WWE is New Japan. The reason why, because they've been around just as long as WWE, and their founder is a Hall of Famer.
That's true. WWE Hall of Famer.
That's the only company I can see going head to head with WWE.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. It's like match-wise, show-wise, possibly yes, but like a business standpoint, there's nobody that can compete with WWE business-wise. Wrestling show-wise, yeah, I can see that, but business, no. Absolutely not. WWE is untouchable when it comes to business. Like they have too much mainstream ability. They're untouchable right now when it comes to that.
And it was just over 30, 40, 50 years ago, there was all stuff, and now it's one big old conglomerate.
Yes, it was. That is insane. Looking back on it and seeing what Vince did, taking it from his father, a small territorial company to a worldwide conglomerate it is now. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All of this almost didn't happen too at one point.
Right.
It's like Vince McMahon put everything on the line for WrestleMania 1. And if that hadn't been successful, WWE wouldn't be here right now. And a large part of that goes to Hulk Hogan. It's like, I don't care what anybody says. Anyone being honest will tell you a large part of that company's success comes from that one person, Hulk Hogan. WWE will always be known as the House Hogan built.
And I really hate to give credit. I really hate to do this, but I got to. And then we can fast forward to 20, 30 years later, a certain guy who I love to hate, John Cena, carrying the rest of the way.
That is true.
And I hate to give this man props, but I got to. This dude was like, he's like the Hulk Hogan of his era.
That dude was always working. I got to give him all the props in the world. And I remember Bret Hart once said when he was in the WWE that no one has worked more days than him. Well, in my opinion, he didn't even work close to what John Cena's worked.
Uh-huh.
No way. That dude John Cena's always working. He doesn't say no. Man, this dude is always working. He's actually filming a movie right now, as a matter of fact. Which is why you don't see John, the part-timer he is right now.
By the way, John Cena's contract. This brother here, his contract resigns in the year. His contract expires, rather, in the year 2030. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
who signed sucker?
Wow, that's like another. Uh, shoot, man, that's almost like another 10 years he signs.
Yeah, that's his contract expires in the year 2030. 2030, he's done. That's it. No more Xena. But till such time, we'll see him here and there.
Yep, that's how it is with these part-timers. Your Jerichos, your Lesners, your John Cenas, your Undertakers, even though he's not retired. Me personally, I think Undertaker should have retired after WrestleMania. That match he lost against Roman Reigns. That ending was just perfect. And for them to mess it up and have him come back and wrestle, he should have just stayed retired that way. But if he wants to keep going, that's him, that's fine. That's my take on it. Everybody's got their own opinion. And I believe we don't have a lot of time left either.